Howdee-haie guys, sorry if I'm a little bit low. I've got it resting on my piano and my chair's not exactly high. But yeah, howdy-haie, I'm back again with another review. Shock horror! Jen, you never do reviews. Yeah, right, my whole channel is pretty much reviews. Anyway, I am back reviewing DC Comics' New 52 Suicide Squad series by Adam Glass. I have the first two volumes here, which is Kicked in the Teeth and Basilisk Rising. So just quickly a little bit about Adam Glass. I recently found out that he is the writer and producer of Supernatural, a show I've been meaning to get into for a little while, but damn, it's got so many series I'm always put off. But I don't know, just the way he's written this new series, it kind of makes me want to go into it all the quicker. If you don't know, from what I'm aware, New 52 is DC's kind of new releases. Basically everything until I guess now they're scrapping and starting a complete new way with 52 new series. So I'm on board with that. I'm gonna start reading some more of the stuff, and with this new art style, new storytelling, I'll be excited to see where some of the other series go. But as I said, for now I'm reviewing a Suicide Squad. I really wanted to get to these before the film came out in 2016, and I am loving them so far. So I'm going to review obviously the first one first. No spoilers, and as usual, if you want to read a little bit more in depth, I've got my Goodreads link down below so you can see the review on there. So this is Suicide Squad Volume 1, Kicked in the Teeth. Suicide Squad is a set of criminals in the DC world universe who have been promised a shortened prison sentence if they do these sets of black op missions, pretty much. So pretty much suicide missions, and they are kind of in the control of pretty much the government. Dun dun dun! Illuminati confirmed. I feel like the very first volume just really captured me. It was awesome from the get-go, and we was instantly thrown into the story but with no plot lost. I definitely knew what was going on. Through the way the scenario was going, it allowed itself to introduce to me all these characters that I will be following for the duration of this volume, and it was done in a very snappy, very quick but very detailed way. I didn't feel like I was missing out. I didn't think I was getting left behind. I quickly knew who was being referred to, and I understood a little bit about them through kind of like flashback sessions that they were having during the first initial scenes. I definitely think this is a series that I could enjoy even if I read it issue by issue, but just seeing it collected in a whole volume is even better, just because it's got that continuous feel to it. From the beginning I felt that there was already a really good plot twist, and that just allowed me to see more dimension and further character development just in those first few like pages pretty much. It blew me away with how well written it was and how well the world building was. I really loved the chosen selection of the squad because it introduced me to some new characters such as El Diablo, but it also expanded my knowledge on other characters that I already knew, like Deadshot and Harley Quinn and Black Spider. At the same time, it allowed me to, just in this one volume, change my opinion so many times, like sort of alternate how I felt about the characters, and that was really awesome for it to be able to do that for me in just this one volume. So this definitely got a 5 stars from me. I would recommend this to anyone. Again, just solely on this first volume, it's definitely worth a shot. The artwork is exceptional as well. It's gorgeous. How gorgeous is that artwork? It's just so bloody vivid and well detailed. I loved it. So without spoiling anything, I'm going to talk about Suicide Squad Volume 2, Basilisk Rising. I've been trying to practice saying that word, and I can assure you it has been difficult. So obviously this kicks off where things left off in the last volume, and again it doesn't hold up with any kick butt action and power and just drive from the get-go. I found this a really good story actually, because at the end of the main story they have included issue number 0, which is Amanda Waller's not exactly origin story, but her background into why she's striving hard to undertake the main goal that is in this story. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's kind of one main thing she wants to resolve in this particular volume, and that little issue kind of gives you more background into why she's going into doing it and why she's so obsessed with fulfilling it. I definitely feel like because of the scenario that was going on in here, it had an Avengers kind of Howdie-haie effect, just because of the way things were written and just the scenario, I guess. So I really enjoyed that. I thought it was great. But I will say that the outcome of the events were a little bit predictable. Like, I was guessing what was gonna happen from early on, I'd say. So I will say this is a little predictable, and that's probably why I fell back to 4 stars for this volume rather than the 5 stars that I gave to the first volume. But nevertheless, I really did enjoy this series. Again, the artwork is immensely awesome. I think it just gets better and better in terms of quality of what it brings to you, like the artwork. The concept art and the alternative cover arts at the back that it shows you are stunning. Like, some of them are just like sketches. I think there might be some coloured ones. Yeah, there's some coloured ones as well. But the story in this was really good, if not a little bit predictable. So overall, just from these first 2 volumes that I've read, I think they might have 5 ones out now. I really urge you guys to read this. Maybe not necessarily before the movie comes out, but that was my reasoning, and I just wanted to get more of a background about what the Suicide Squad was about, because obviously I knew about them, but I had never read anything about them before, and this was definitely a good place to start. So I'm so glad that the new 52 wave is really taking its toll and being like really positively received, by myself at least. I've let my brother borrow the first volume, and he's waiting for the second volume, and he's really enjoying it as well. It's definitely dark, very gritty, and I love it. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully this helps. If you've read the Suicide Squad or any of the older Suicide Squad comics, or if you're wanting to see the film 2016, let's have a little chat about it in the comments section. And yeah, thank you for watching, and bye.